From New York City, it's Wendy Williams' Halloween Extravaganza. Today, Holly Robinson Peete stops by with a few tricks and treats and a fabulous costume you won't believe. Plus, spooky creatures that will make your skin crawl. And Ryan Balthazar gives Wendy the inside scoop on Lindsay's scary Halloween plans. And all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
All the world is waiting for you, and the power you possess.
Welcome. Wow. I'm glad you're watching. Thank you for being here. So festive today. How you doing? Or should I say, how you booing? Happy Halloween, everybody. All right, we've got lots of tricks and treats for you today. Pamela Anderson is showing off a shocking new look. Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher are finally divorced. And Pink is in the middle of a parental controversy. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for a Hot Topic. Bags. Oh, wow. So, some of you guessed, and others of you didn't. Wonder Woman is my favorite superhero of all time. I've got a very large collection of Wonder Woman memorabilia, including stuff like lipstick and nail polish and bath salts. At home, I keep it. I've got tons of Wonder Woman mugs. Some I've bought myself. Many were given to me by many of you watching. Linda Carter has been here on the show, and she signed, I have like this one-of-a-kind lithograph thing. Oh, I'm so out of breath. I'm so out of breath. I'm a mess. Anyway, and then my friend Vanessa Williams also gave me like this giant collector's Wonder Woman thing. So I am a Wonder Woman aficionado. I think she's awesome because she's strong, she's beautiful, she's feminine, and she fights crime. So, and studio audience, you all look very festive today, very creative. I love this. It's so funny riding up to the studio in the morning, you know, everybody's always outside. They're, you know, waiting to be ushered in by my audience department. And it felt like I was riding up to Let's Make a Deal, you know, as opposed to the talk show. So anyway, I'm happy to be here and happy Halloween, everybody. How you doing? So, okay, let's get down to the business at hand. Congratulations to Kerry Washington, who's pregnant with her first child. And I think this is terrific. You know, sources are saying that she's 4 months along, and she and her husband, Nnamdi Asomugha, they've been married for 4 months, so the baby was probably conceived on the night of their wedding. How great. So now, Scandal fans were all wondering whether the producers are gonna make a deal over this pregnancy, or whether they're gonna try to hide her behind couches and chairs, which I hate when they do that. You know, I mean, there's some shows that require you to hide the pregnancy or whatnot, but E! News is saying that Kerry's character is Olivia Pope, you know her, is unlikely to get pregnant. Only, no, you guys over at Scandal, write the pregnancy in that she got pregnant by the president. Perfect. Good. Anyway, and you know, she's also hosting Saturday Night Live this weekend at 11:30 on NBC. I like to see her do comedy. We all know that she's a serious actress, but I can't wait to see how she does on SNL. And the musical guest is Eminem, who I love also. So yeah, it's worth staying on Saturday. Okay, so after 2 years of, I guess, bickering back and forth and knowing that they're going to get a divorce, the Ashton Kutcher Demi Moore divorce is finalized. Thank goodness. According to the New York Post, Ashton and Excuse me. I just don't want to be canceled right in the middle of Hot Topics because my outfit falls off. It felt like I was sliding a little bit. Anyway, the New York Post says that Ashton and Demi have finalized their divorce after being split for 2 years. Thank goodness. I couldn't figure out why they couldn't make this happen a lot sooner. She's a 51-year-old woman. And you know, there comes a point in your life where you would rather have less money to deal with less stress. Like, she's lost 2 years of her life, you know, fighting back and forth, probably being angry, you know, cursing people out, just, you know, and you know how stress wears on you physically, you know, inside and outside. So it took way too long, 2 years too long. But with no kids and everybody's rich, why couldn't they just go their own ways? But they say that the divorce took so long because, in fact, they were battling over money. It's being alleged that Demi was seeking spousal support from Ashton, and no word on what the settlement is, but we do know that it's reported that Ashton is worth $140 million, and Demi is worth $150 million. So I really don't understand what took so long. Oh yeah, well, you know, he's the highest paid guy on TV. Plus, he's very, very into the technology. As a matter of fact, over in either China or Japan, he was just hired to design a new tablet. And then he's got this little side company Ashton does, and his side company is actually not such a little side company. It's a pretty big deal. He invests lots of money into technology and things. So Demi wanted some of that money. I just say, really, Demi? Well, anyway, I'm glad the divorce is finalized, so Ashton can move along. I guess he's going to marry Mila Kunis because they're still together. And then Demi's got a little boyfriend, but he's 30 years old. So my thing is, I don't think she's learned the error of her ways. I think he's very Christian Grey. You know that Hemsworth guy? Doesn't he look kind of like him? Okay, you're not feeling like, take that part away. Let me tell you why this guy is perfect for him, as long as he doesn't look in her eyes, or as long as she doesn't look in his eyes and fall in love, because then we're going right back down the old lady, young man road again. However, this guy is perfect. She's worth $150 million, so she doesn't need a rich man. She's got the money. He is a yoga instructor. Listen. He's a yoga instructor. He's 30 years old, although he looks like he's lived a little harder because his 30 is more like 40. And she right now probably doesn't need somebody who's gonna give her a lot of back talk. Kind of like Jennifer and the little Casper man, you know? Only thing about Demi is and I don't know her, but in my mind, this divorce has really taken a toll on her personality. And she's probably like mean as hell, you know? Like just mean and snappy and snippy and, you know. Anyway, congratulations though, Demi, and good luck with everything. So, Paulie D Drama continues with this baby. Well, it does. It's my duty to spread the word. According to TMZ, Paulie apparently requested to have the baby for 2 weeks, unsupervised visit. Now, I know he's the father, but the baby's only 5 months old. You're not taking my baby for 2 weeks without me being there. No, ma'am. Paulie's, the mother of the baby, Amanda, has rejected his request. Now, you know, Amanda has the little baby with Paulie, but she also has like a 3 or 5 year old, you know, she has another child also by another man. Sloppy. Anyway, all that before her 26th birthday. I know, she's young, she's like 25 years old. Anyway, Paulie D's lawyer then apparently agreed to supervise visits, but now Amanda is claiming that she's getting no response from Paulie. See, my whole thing, even when a man is in the life of the mother and the child, in the birthing room and everything, there is, I mean, we don't get all the help that we need when a baby is 5 months old, and usually guys, especially with their first, they're all bumbling and fumbling. You know, with their calloused hands, moisturizing, you know, trying to do stuff. I remember when little Kev was born, I was the primary. I mean, you know, Kevin helped out, and Kevin, my husband, he helped out and he did things and everything, but I wouldn't even leave a 5-month-old with somebody that I love. You know, a man. No, Paulie, you all have got to get this together. So last night, Amanda publicly had to reach out to Paulie on Twitter, and the reason why she's handling it on Twitter, according to sources, is that she no longer has his phone number. Listen, look, this is getting out of hand. You've had my number since day one. Come bond with her any day, anytime you and your family want. And then she adds, since we last spoke, I don't have any way to get in touch with you directly, and I think we can solve this by talking ASAP. So clearly, she's trying her best to handle this like a mature woman. It still has not been proven that this woman is, you know, a drug addict or a drunk or anything other than a new mom who Paulie doesn't seem to have the maturity to understand that he's got to co-parent. And you know, Paulie, that's why you have to watch who you lay with. All you men, you know, you don't want a baby's mother situation like this. Then strap up and watch who you lay with. What I would do if I were this young lady. Now I know what you're saying. Well, you know, he DJs at a club, so all she has to do is go up to the DJ booth. Except a DJ booth. That's my house DJ here. All she has to do is go up to the DJ booth and say, hey, only she's in Jersey, she's got one child and another one, so what she should do is hire a lawyer to go there and say, hey, you know, we need telephone numbers on you so we can get this right. As good as Twitter is for me and what we do here on the Hot Topics, I really don't like that they're lashing out on this Twitter and that we have to know all this. And there's gotta be a sensible woman or several in Paulie's family that can go to him and say, look, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna have her come out to Vegas. We're all gonna stay on the same floor. We'll be able to bond with the baby. You don't have to bond with the girl, but you all definitely need to get it together, Paulie. Yeah. Get it together. And now Pink is being criticized. Well, actually, her husband, Carrie, is being criticized for his parenting skills. Pink's husband, don't they look great together? Yeah. I love them as a couple. You know, they fight hard and then they split up and then they get back together. But through it all, he cleans up well, she cleans up well, and they look great. Anyway, Pink's husband is this motocross racer. His name is Carrie Hart. He's 38 years old, and he posted a picture of himself on Instagram riding a motorcycle with their 2-year-old daughter. So critics are slamming him, saying, what are you doing? She's too young to be on a motorcycle, and you're riding without a helmet. Well, Pink is 34 and she's defending him. And after she defends him, I'm gonna defend him too. Oh, hold on. Hold on. She says, if any of you have more experience on a bike than my husband, then I will listen to your opinions on how he should take my daughter for a ride. Well. Obviously, they're not riding anyplace far or fast. It's probably they're sitting on the bike going up the driveway. This is probably at their house. He doesn't have a helmet on. The little girl doesn't have a helmet on. I don't believe that the father who loves their child would do this. I think that everybody needs to mind their own bit. Not me, though. But it's my job to stay all up in the business. But, you know, I mean, he did something great, and that is he put those headphones on the little girl, so, you know, because bikes are loud. But I disagree with Pink in terms of if any of you all know how to ride a bike better, then you can talk to my husband, because Crocodile Dundee, that was probably his last words too, before he, what's his name? The crocodile, Steve Irwin, He was an expert with those animals, and so was that lady at SeaWorld who got attacked by the whale. So I disagree with that part, but I don't think that he's being a bad parent, you know? And we all have our ways as parents. You curse at your kids? No. I do. And let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. I did not grow up in a house where cursing was done. I still, to this day, do not curse at my parents. If they happen to overhear me on the telephone and I say something, I always say, excuse me, and then I close the door. That's the kind of household I grew up in. But these kids these days, they fear nothing. So and now he's too big to spank, because I gave him spankings. I call them beatdowns, though, back in the day. Because it sounds tougher than saying spanking. Yep. And now, because he's 13 and almost taller than me, what I find that works is you don't curse a lot, because if you curse a lot, then they don't, you know, it's just another day with mommy. You have to use your 4-letter words wisely. That way they know. And look, and you grab them by the collar and you bring them in real close and you talk that hot breath and you call them every name. But you can't do it all the time. That way, when you do it, they really think, like, mommy's crazy, like, out of her mind. I fear her. Okay, so Pam Anderson got a haircut, and it's our hot shot of the day. Hit it. I love the pixie. I love the, all right, clap if you love it. Clap if, nah, go back to long hair. Wow, it's 50-50. You know, I'm a hair girl myself. I prefer, you know, longer hair for me, and I always get marveled these days because all the girls seem to be weaving or clipping in or doing something. So I just figured after all the years of bleaching and weaving that her hair would be broken off. So I think she looks great. She looks sexy and sophisticated. Great. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Suzanne, who are you? I'm distracted.
What is Jay-Z!
Oh, Jay-Z. Oh. Hey, Juliana Huff, you see, she didn't even have to do her blackface for it, and you know who she is. I'm just saying. And I didn't go all white face for Wonder Woman. Juliana. Anyway, back to Pam. She's also running the New York Marathon on Sunday, which is great. For some reason, I don't even picture her exercising at all. You know how there's some people who just can't picture them in the gym or exercising or getting ready for a marathon? That would be Pam, but good for you, Pam. Marathon wasn't last year because of Hurricane Sandy, so they're probably gonna run extra hard, just like Halloween last year. We didn't have Halloween because of Hurricane Sandy. This is not what I was going to wear, though. This is a different costume. And then, Jennifer Hudson got a new haircut, too. I love this. I know. Clap if you like it, too. Let's do a side-by-side comparison, and then I want you to clap. Do you like the longer hair better? Clap. Yeah. This is another girl after weaving and wigging and, you know, winding it up. I am so shocked that she has so much hair, you know, like it's not thinner, you know, and I think she looks beautiful and it really works with her new body and you can see her jaws and her fluffy lips. It's good, Jen. Yeah. So it looks like Beyonce's mother is no longer a single lady. Well, you know, she, first of all, doesn't she look great? That's 59. That's 59. I mean, it looks like 59 and a lot of tasteful work, but, you know, who's natural anymore anyway? Tina Knowles recently attended an event with her rumored boyfriend, Richard Lawson. Now, Richard is in his 60s. He's like 61, 66. This is perfect mature love. Richard, do you recognize him, all my Children and Dynasty fans? That's what he looked like on Dynasty. Yes, and I just think that this is terrific. By the way, Tina's daughter, Beyonce, is taking a little heat for doing something daring in New Zealand on her Mrs. Carter World Tour. She went sky jumping, and people are like, why are you sky jumping? You're a mom now. It was she look, 630 feet high, and she did it. That is crazy. That is crazy. Like, I'm scared of heights, so that's not something I would do, but critics are saying that she shouldn't be putting her life in danger because she's a mom now. Why is it that people think that when you're a mother, your life has to stop? You know, go for it, Beyonce. How brave of you. And then, Tori Spelling has been getting a lot of criticism because she did not lose her weight the way she originally reported that she lost her baby weight. Well, you know, she's got a litter of kids, and when she had the son in 2012, she had gained 45 pounds, and she told us all through magazines that she did diet and exercise, low impact cardio, and a healthy diet. Well, she's coming clean now and actually admitting that she lost the weight by starving herself. She calls it the eat air diet. You want to know what? Here's the thing. I appreciate that she came out and said this because I think too many women lie about, oh, I diet, I exercise, oh, my hair is real, everything like, and that is one of the big problems with the womanhood is that we are our own sabotagers because we don't share the information. So men look at us like we're crazy, you know, shrews, when really all we're trying to do is keep up with other women who lost their weight. But she didn't lose it that way. She lost it like many women lose their weight, which is starving themselves. Not healthy, but at least she was honest. Thank you, Tori. Oh, we have a spectacular show for you today. The fabulous Holly Robinson Peete is here. I can't wait for you to see her Halloween costume. Plus, wildlife expert Dave Mizajewski is here with some really creepy Halloween animals. But up next, Brian Baltazar is here from Pop Goes the Week. He's going to join us with the inside scoop on Lindsay Lohan's scary Halloween plans. Don't go far.
Tomorrow.
NFL superstar Terrell Owens' life is a disaster. We've talked about it before on the show. Well, Iyanla Van Zant is here, and she's sharing all the messy details about trying to fix his life. Plus, the train wrecks keep piling up. You'll never believe who's made it to my Hot Topics.
It's an all-new Wendy tomorrow.
Come in to pay less because everybody loves to pay less.
Inside Scoop here today with the juicy celebrity news from popgoestheweek.com. Welcome to our friend Brian Baltazar.
Hello. Love it.
Crime fighters. Your Superman's really good, and I love the wigs. See, guys, you can wear wigs, too.
Right. I actually kind of want to go rock this one day.
Yeah,
I do. I want to go rock it. We'll see how it goes.
So let's talk about Lindsay Lohan and this bad choice she's making for Halloween.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk. I wish your magic glass will work, because we want to know the truth about Lindsay Lohan. Is she falling off the wagon? Last week, a photographer caught her in an apartment in a friend's house reaching for a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
I think we have the picture. And okay, so now just because you're holding the gun doesn't mean you shot it. So we don't know if she drank that wine for sure, but of course that's not a good sign if that's truly a bottle of wine. I know. Okay, then apparently she may have been partying with Paris Hilton and Miley Cyrus, which aren't exactly noted for drinking chocolate milk when they go out on the town, you know?
Paris handles her party, though.
She does.
She handles her party.
Yeah, she knows how to do it. She's a veteran.
Yes.
Okay, so now so then there's this rumor that she's been kind of tanking vodka drinks, and she's been a favorite. Vodka's apparently a favorite of hers.
Nice and clear. You can put it in
You can put it in a water bottle. Yes.
And so well, I've shared with you all, and I'm just going to say this: I don't believe that she's sober. I do believe she will need a seventh time in rehab. I don't believe that Lindsay Lohan is sober. I don't.
Well, I don't think Oprah did either that day. I don't think either. But
what is she doing for Halloween?
Well, it gets worse. Okay, so Foxwood Casino in Connecticut. She's co-hosting a party with Floyd Mayweather, where it's like bottle service kind of party. You pay $189 a couple just to go to this party and maybe get, who knows, maybe get 10 feet from Lindsay Lohan who's behind a velvet rope partying with you. Yeah. So, this is probably not the right environment for her. When she first started, she's like, oh, I'm not going to do this stuff. And now here we are, So, we don't have video of her drinking. But I hear what you're saying.
Have fun tonight, Lindsay. I know you will. All right, so let's move on to Quincy Jones.
Yes.
Suing the Michael Jackson estate for $10 million.
$10 million, yeah.
Do tell.
So he was behind the music of 3 of Michael Jackson's albums, and also now the This Is It tour, This Is It concert tour, the album, the soundtrack, the film, and the Cirque du Soleil shows, 2 of those, which actually last year made $300 million. So he's saying he hasn't been fairly compensated for some of these remixes they've done of his music, saying that he didn't have the opportunity, they breached his contract to do it himself, and so he wants $10 million. And the Jackson family is saying basically that they're disappointed and they feel that he's been compensated quite nicely. P.S. Michael Jackson, last year, the dead Michael Jackson made $160 million. Madonna made $125, and she's alive.
Why? Why is that family always crying broke if there's so much money floating around?
Oh, my God. Well, they spend money basically like Lindsay drank vodka back in the day.
I heard that none of them are really good with the calculator.
They're not good with money. Yeah. And so, so basically, they'll also have a lot of legal fees. up the wazoo. When Michael died, $500 million in debt that they had to pay off. So what they did is they started a bunch of merchandise. They sold lots of Michael merchandise, memorabilia, and they made a lot of money back. But that's a lot of that's going to trust funds and to Catherine.
Interesting. We don't have time for celebrity Halloween costumes. I wanted to show them. We don't have time. All right, let's show them real quick.
Okay, Paris Hilton is Miley Cyrus. Actually, she's wearing more clothes than usual. See, there. Okay, who else do we have? Yeah. Miley Cyrus herself. Okay,
Little Kim.
Little Kim from 1999. She
Diana Ross, the boob flip. Yes.
1999.
That's good.
Anything to be partly naked.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock and her son. This was a little while ago going to a party. It was her son's idea. So cute. Cindy Crawford and Randy Gerber as Slash.
That's good.
Yeah, okay.
And Axl Rose.
Yep, and Fergie and Josh Duhamel. Fergie is Elvira, and a handsome man made to look like Riff Raff.
I love that.
So
Ryan,
good.
thank you so much for sharing your Halloween stories with us. Be sure to go to popgoestheweek.com for more on these stories and so much more. Up next, everybody, Holly Robinson Peete is here. I'm so glad that our next guest could come and celebrate Halloween with us. Please welcome one of the original friends in my head, Holly Robinson Peete. With this booty. I thought I had lipstick on my teeth, on my face. Welcome back.
Hi, baby.
So, Nicki Minaj, you are.
I think so.
Turning it.
Huh?
Are you using this cat suit afterwards?
I might have to take this home to my husband.
I love this.
Let me tell you something. First of all, excuse me. I just have to give props to your... No, I got to give props to your team. Jai, Chris, Mimsor, Willie. They put it together today.
Good.
I did not wake up looking like this.
So, now, are you a huge fan of Nicki Minaj?
You know, let's just say I think she's like a hip-hop Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
And she's so much fun to dress up like.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, this is just so much fun. So I'm not listening to her music, my kids listen to her music.
Yeah.
I'm more about like how she throws it together.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Now, I saw a picture
But how
of you.
does she sit in this booty, though?
I don't know. Look, you don't want to buy one of those for yourself? you don't want one? It's a lot. So, you and I both turn 50 next year.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Let me just say that I'm happy to be turning 50 with you because you look fabulous. And
So do you.
And you know, but I want to have a huge destination.
Yeah?
Amazing destination party. I don't know where I want to go, but I
Yeah.
want to take 50 friends.
Yes.
And do something fabulous.
But we're
I mean,
in a
I'm
great...
I'm a little nervous about it, Wendy.
Why?
I don't, cause it's half of 100. Dang.
Yeah, but you're so smart now. Like, I'm fearless with this, and I think we're in a great group of women who are around our age. Maybe not exactly, but like Vanessa Williams, Demi Moore. She looks great.
Vanessa, all my friends who are in their 50s tell me it's a fabulous decade.
Yeah.
Don't be scared, but I'm a little scared.
And you're still married and happy with your lovely husband,
Right,
Rodney.
we're married 18 years, 4 kids.
And you got your 4 gorgeous kids.
Right, so you know, I mean, it's all good, but it's half of 100.
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
That's
Look at the
all.
Peete family.
Aw.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're so nice on a photo.
So when you and Leah Remini were on that talk show,
Yeah.
and now you're not on the talk show,
No.
you kept a friendship going.
That's my ace.
That's what I heard.
That's my road dog. I go to Dancing with the Stars to support her. She's so amazing. She came to my event. That was this summer, my Foundation for Autism event. You know, she hadn't been on the carpet at all since this big announcement with her situation.
Scientology.
And she's like, I'm gonna show up, but just for you.
Yeah, oh yeah,
You know?
she talks tough.
Yeah,
Does she,
she's awesome.
Does she like my partner, Tony Dovolani?
Tony's tough. She says
Really?
Tony's tough, but she
When did you get a backbone, Tony?
She says Tony's tough, but she loves him. They get along perfectly.
You know what? He is a nice guy, but he's probably gotten tough because remember, he won either last year or the year before. So once you have a mirror ball trophy, you just go hard for it.
Just have to adjust.
Okay,
go ahead. I'm sorry. You know, I love Halloween. I really do go in for Halloween, and so this is fun. Thanks for inviting me because I really like to bring it.
I saw the picture of you as Prince.
A couple years ago, I dressed as someone who I've been in love with since I'm 19, Prince.
Really?
I brought it with Prince, I have to say.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, oh my God.
Have you ever met him?
I have met him. I met him years ago. I was doing a show called Hang with Mr. Cooper, and I sang the theme song.
Hello?
And Prince called me and said, I want you to come to Minneapolis and sing a song with me that he wrote called Holly Don't Care. I've never told the story on TV that he wrote called Holly Don't Care. And it was just this like crazy Prince song. And I went to Minneapolis and I recorded it. And nothing ever happened with it.
Was this when he was married to Mai Tai?
He was about to be married to her.
Wow.
And she was like giving me shade because she was like, well, what are you doing down here? We're friends now, so it's all good.
Right.
And everybody's moved on.
She's divorced now.
Right.
Yeah.
But I remember that day seeing her because I was so intimidated. But it was awesome. It was awesome. So I've been in love with him forever.
Now, Drake and J. Cole.
Yeah.
They got under your skin for a little something. Talk about this story.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much resolved at this point, but essentially what happened was in a call that J. Cole performed with Drake, they mentioned the word autistic and I don't even like to say the R word, retarded.
Yes.
And it bothered me because my son, who's 16, is a big fan.
One of the twins is autistic.
Right, and you know, these kids have a hard time fitting in at school, and these rappers have such a huge reach. And I'm not trying to mess with anybody's artistic integrity. I know that but I'm just saying I thought it was irresponsible. So I called him out on it, and Drake changed the lyric, which is great. But J. Cole's response was so beautiful and so nuanced, and it became a teaching moment because autism is real. It's really happening.
And so now, you know, here in New York, this 14-year-old autistic child named Avante Oquindo, he's been missing. He walked out of his school, and he's been missing for at least, what, 3 weeks now?
It's going on 3 weeks. And when I leave here, Wendy, I'm going out to Long Island City for the second time to help this family. I cannot imagine what it would be like to put your son in school, especially a son who's nonverbal, can't self-advocate, and that he's allowed to leave the school and he's missing. But there was a sighting of a kid who looks kind of like him last night. We don't know if that's him, but the point is, we can't stop looking. I see things on TV with us looking for other girls and stuff for 30 years and 5 years. It's only been a few weeks, so we cannot let up.
So you're gonna help them out?
Yeah.
Well, it was really nice that you stopped by.
Well, thank you. All right, listen, just because my kids said, they said, Mommy, you have to ask Wendy to show last year's costume, which was Lil Wayne. Can you please show the Lil Wayne costume?
Where is it?
I embarrassed them, but they
You do go hard for Halloween.
I go in.
Thank you for spending your Halloween with us.
I love you.
Holly Robinson, Peete, everybody. Up next, we've got some freaky animals with our animal friend, Dave Mizajewski.
Monday. How do you make Mondays in November even more fun? Yes, thank you, audience co-host. Every Monday in November, we're serving up a full hour of my juicy, juicy hot topics. It's an all-new Wendy, Monday. Trip to New York City, VIP tickets to Wendy's show, and a lavish holiday meal with Wendy.
Watch for the word of the day and then go to my Facebook page to enter. We're saving a seat for you. Our next guest stops by. He always brings like the best stuff for us to check out. Today he brought along some creepy Halloween animals, I call them. Please welcome our wildlife expert friend, Dave Mizajewski.
Yeah, you don't want to give me a hug. You don't want to give me a hug.
Starts early.
Yeah, so I have all sorts of creepy Halloween animals.
My God.
But before we get to this awesome spider, I'm dressed as Batman.
Yes, right? You look great.
National Wildlife Federation is all about protecting wildlife. If you go to naturegeek.com, airdate.org. It's my website. You can find out how you can adopt a bat. So, with that said, and bats need our help. They're in trouble out in the wild. They really are. They're dying in the millions. So.
Are they?
Yeah. So this is a golden-knee tarantula, Chaco golden-knee tarantula. Look at the beautiful color on these guys, right? They're big, hairy spiders.
I'm so frightened.
They look scary, but guess what? They're important predators. They eat all the other bugs that you don't want around.
Do they live in Jersey? Where do they live?
No, they don't live in New Jersey. They live in South America, so you're safe. But you know, they have these huge fangs that are right up front there. I don't know if you can see them under there, but if you were a cricket or some other small animal like that, this guy would come in and nab you, and that would be it. Yeah. But we got a lot of really cool animals.
Okay,
so I want to make sure we get to the other ones. All right, the next one is kind of the classic spooky.
Oh
Halloween
my God.
And most of you guys are going to know what this is.
A rat!
Yeah. This is a rat. Now, the brown city rats that you see running around, this is the same species. It's a Norway rat.
With pink eyes.
This one happens to be a domesticated one. And believe it or not, the domestic ones make kind of good pets. They don't live very long. So it's not a big commitment like a dog or a cat, but they're actually pretty smart.
What does he eat?
These guys eat anything. They're just like human beings. Which is why they're so successful. So, all right, let's go on to our next animal, which actually would really love to eat this rat if we gave it a chance. This is another classic Halloween animal, an owl. Beautiful, beautiful bird of prey. This is an eagle owl native to Europe. Check out those huge eyes.
He's very beautiful. He is beautiful.
They're nocturnal. They use those eyes to see prey in pitch darkness. They have special feathers that allow them to fly in complete silence. So it's no wonder that people associate them with ghosts and nighttime and the spooky hoots and everything.
There are parts of Africa where this is like the devil.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, like owls mean bad.
That's right.
Where does this one live?
This guy is from Europe and Asia. It's a European eagle owl.
Now, what kind of owls do we have around here?
We actually have a great horned owl that lives over most of North America that looks almost identical.
They're that big?
They're that big, absolutely.
Can you imagine seeing this fly in front of your windshield?
All right, so we got a couple more animals that I definitely want you to see.
Oh.
So this one you're gonna love. This is a, it's kind of a dragon, right? It's an Asian water monitor. It's a lizard, and it's actually a relative of the Komodo dragon. So I just want you to feel the scales. You can reach in, feel how rough and bumpy. These guys are not slimy.
No, not slimy at all.
Right, they're very dry, just like the last animal that we're going to bring out in 1 second. But I want you to look at the lizard's tongue when he sticks it out. It's forked, just like a snake. It actually uses its tongue. It uses its tongue to smell.
Oh.
It's not going to sting you or hurt you in any way, shape, or form.
I have to say, this is a great collection today.
All right, here's your Britney Spears moment.
No, don't put it on me.
Do you want to help hold it in?
No, put the tail up there.
Articulated python. It's an albino. And
it's really a beautiful
snake. Classic Halloween animal. Important predators. Totally gorgeous. Without snakes, we'd be overrun with rats and other things. So even though these animals are scary, they still need our help.
How much does this weigh?
About 60 pounds. That's why I'm holding it like this.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this was, as usual, the best collection of stuff. This is our friend, everybody, Dave Mizajewski. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
For more information about these animals, go to wendyshow.com. Up next, we're going to have an audience costume party. Contest. Keep it here. Fabulous is just a click away. Go to wendyshow.com and click on Shop Wendy. T-shirts by Diva fans, my favorite mugs and more. How you shopping? Welcome back. It's time for our annual How You Booin' Audience Halloween Costume Contest. Now, everyone looks terrific in our audience, but we did choose 3 of our audience members to compete in this contest, okay? So, contestant number 1, come on over. You put so much effort into this outfit. Now, face your fans and tell us what your name is.
My name is Diana Cotto, and I'm visiting from Planet Wendy today.
Diana, okay, and you're the alien.
Yes.
So now let's look at contestant number 2. You go back over. Contestant number 2. How you doing? Now, who are you?
My name is Julissa Alize from New Jersey.
Okay.
And tonight I am dressed as Lady Liberty to bring you liberty and justice for all.
Love it. I love it. Okay, go back over next to the alien, and this next costume, you're gonna die. Contestant number 3, come on out. Who are you and where are you from?
My name is Valerie, and I'm from Brooklyn.
And now, and you are dressed, Valerie, as a?
I'm dressed as a Yorkie. I'm Belle.
So cute. Thank you, contestant number 3. Okay, everybody come out. And we're gonna poll the audience during the break, and when we come back, we're gonna announce the winner of our How You Booin' Halloween costume contest. Closed captioning is provided by... Like it was 2 the loudest? All right, number 2. The winner of the contest is... number 2. She's number 1. Congratulations. We're giving you a $500 gift card from Ricky's. It's a one-stop shop for all the Halloween stuff and everything beauty. We love Ricky's. How you doing? And you guys, this is fabulous. And Yorkie, fabulous. She's 4'9". We're gonna give you each 7 pounds of candy, thanks to Hershey's. Thank you very much, Hershey's. And congratulations to you. Thank you, Ricky's. And thank you, studio audience, for putting an E for effort for Halloween. Yeah. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. Thank the nice people at Hershey's. Everyone in our studio audience is also going home with a 7-pound bag of Hershey's. I know. Also, I want to thank my guests today, Holly Robinson, Peete, Dave Mizajewski. Thank you for those creepy critters. Also, Brian Baltazar, thanks for the tea. And, of course, my fabulous co-host, my studio audience. I would be silly if I did not thank Steve Lindsay for making this Wonder Woman costume for me by himself 7 years ago. Hey, Steve, it still fits. Tomorrow, everybody, Ian Levanzat stops by, plus a 13-year-old chef from Gordon Ramsay's Master Chef Juniors. He's going to come to cook for us. Plus, we've got all the latest juicy, juicy hot topics. I love you for watching today. And remember, crime doesn't pay. See you next time on Wendy.